going on. They have been since the dawn in the age when Jesus lived. The sick are falling fast, our lives we're trying to grasp, and some wait too long to change. And naked we came from our mother's womb. Here naked we shall leave. The Lord gives, the Lord taketh away. In the name of the Lord we pray. Naked we came from our mother's womb. Here naked we shall leave. The Lord gives, the Lord taketh away. In the name of the Lord, oh, we pray. In the name of the Lord we pray. In the name of the Lord we pray.
Myself and I. It's me, myself and I. Me, myself and I. It's me, myself and I.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, it's time for your weekly Fix of Funny. Broadcasting on radio in Fort Bragg, 107.7 FM, KNYO. Grab a mimosa, take your pants off, and treat yourself to the sexy bald man who makes you tingle in your special place. I was talking about your heart. He's wrong, but he's so right. He's brilliant, he's insightful, but also at times he's got the intelligence of a cup of dirt. Here we go, it's the Me, Myself, and I Show, starring Mike Vengard!
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to me, myself, and I. We have a great show. I'm done. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Me, Myself, and I, episode 113. Yes, right here, happening now, right before 4th of July weekend. And yeah, look at it. We're all running. Everybody's off, right? Everybody's got tomorrow off, huh? And then you got Saturday off. 4th of July lands on a Saturday. Yes, it does. And you will be hungover on Sunday. And I know a lot of people are like saying, I don't want to do 4th of July. I'm, COVID. I just blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me say something real quick before we move on. Before I mention that we have an amazing guest tonight. Tonight we have Mr. BT. He is a comedian from Dry Bar Comedy, a nationally touring headliner, and I've known him for many years, and I'm so excited to have him on the show. I want you to send questions. If you have comments, leave comments. If you don't want to leave comment, that's fine. But guess what? You have a chance to talk to BT, but talk to him towards the end of the show. Anyways, what I was saying, 4th of July. 4th of July, okay? I love 4th of July, okay? It is my favorite holiday, okay? I save it to the very end because, number one, 4th of July, it's 4th of July. It's 4th of July. It's fun. That's what it means to me. And people are saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it because we're locked up. We don't have our Independence Day." Well, guess what? It is my independence to have fun on 4th of July. I don't have any barbecues on Martin Luther King Day. I don't have any barbecues on Veterans Day. I don't have any barbecues on President's Day or Memorial Day. I don't have any of those barbecues. I actually find those days to reflect and focus on why we have those days up, but it all goes out the window on 4th of July. I'm going to tell you how much fun. I'm going to show you how much fun I have on 4th of July. We're going to take a quick weatherman break from Drake Weatherman. He's going to give us the weather today, and then I'm going to show you how much fun I'm going to have on 4th of July. So let's take a quick weatherman break.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It's time for the weather here on Me, Myself, and I. And today, we're going to be talking about the weather in Portland, Oregon. Now, right now, it's about 67 degrees. It's cold and windy and chilly. Did you know cannabis is legal in Portland, Oregon? If you're walking down the street smoking a joint, that wind's going to carry it off into the neighborhoods, and people are going to be coming out of their apartments and tents and RVs to try and get a puff of your weed. 300 people might show up because you're dumb enough to walk down the street and smoke weed in the wind. And what are you going to do? You're in Portland, Oregon. You don't have enough weed for all these dumb hippies walking around in Portland, so you're not going to want to give them any. So here's what you do. You just got to eat that weed because anything is legal in Portland, Oregon. Here's something else interesting about Portland, Oregon. Did you know in the 1980s there was a famous tag team called the Portland Brothers, and it was Portland, Maine, and Portland, Oregon, and they were the hottest ticket in town, man. They worked there all over, they wrestled all over the damn place. And then one day, Portland, Maine started getting jealous of Portland, Oregon. And then that one time, the Portland, Oregon threw Portland, Maine through a barbershop window. And then you never heard of Portland, Maine again. If you go to Maine and you're trying to go to Portland, Maine, it's not there. There's just a big hole in the ground. You're going to ask somebody, hey, what the hell happened to Portland, Maine? And they're going to ask you, what the hell are you doing in Maine anyway? The only thing cool about Maine is frickin' Stephen King. So that's the weather here on Me, Myself, and I. This is Drake Comic. Make sure you follow me. Right there.
You see? Look at me, America. This is exactly what I'm going to be wearing on 4th of July. I got my American Budweiser. I got my cape. Look at this patriotic cape. Nothing says America when you crack open beer. Take a sip of Coors Light. this warm Coors Light. So I encourage each and every one of you to have a great time. And if you have a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt, definitely wear it on Independence Day. Okay, now let's get serious. Okay, now we got to get serious. I am very excited to have comedian BT on the show. But before we bring him up, I want you to watch a little clip of his special that was on Dry Bar Comedy. It's hilarious. It's very funny. And we get to get a chance to sit down, talk with him. Will I have this on? Will I have a drink with him? Will I wear this? And will I have my cape? You better believe it, because 4th of July is coming soon. So here we go. We are going to watch Mr. BT right here on Me, Myself, and I.
It's amazing. Anybody take yoga? Anybody take hot yoga? Hot yoga is, as the white girls say, amazing. Just if there's ever a word that young white girls own, it is amazing. Everything to a young white girl is amazing. Like, oh my God, this food is amazing. It's French fries. I don't care. It's amazing. And that's not even a stereotype. That's the truth. And some stereotypes are true. It doesn't make you a racist. Like, only white guys in flip-flops. Only white guys can rock flip-flops like nobody's business. Like, all right, going to a wedding? Better get my good flip-flops on. All right. I'll be the toast of Provo and these son of a guns. You want to know how many black people live in your town? Go to a 40-cent wing night at Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't know we had this many. You guys live here in Provo? No, man, we're from Chicago. I heard on Facebook, y'all heard a 40-cent wing night. Man, this spicy garlic. Vocabulary, all right? Like, I was watching this one Floyd Mayweather fight, the one where he sucker punched this guy, and his white lady next to him, sucker punch. You like being sucker punched? That's a weird time to go, woo, sucker punch, bro. You know? Like, I was watching Floyd Mayweather fight, and he sucker punches guy, and his white lady next to me goes, oh my gosh, that guy just got clobbered. I go, clobbered? No offense, clobbered, flabbergasted, no offense. That's you guys' word, no offense. Ever heard that conversation in the hood? Like, hear about Devontae last night? What happened? He got beat up last night. Devontae got beat up? Oh, I'm flabbergasted. What happened? Some white dude in flip-flops at 40-cent wing night beat him down.
Oh my God, I totally messed up. I killed it on the last joke, but it's all right. It's okay. That was hilarious. That was funny. And now, are you ready? Are you ready, Emma Mikers? Are you ready? I see some comments flying through. I see eyes on it. It is time for me to introduce to you the man, the myth, the BT.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
I gotta take this off. I'm worried.
Why did you turn off right before the joke happened?
Dude, let's go back.
Why?
You know
Why?
what? Here we go.
Why?
You know what's the cool thing? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show my mistake. No. Too late.
No, I don't want to see that shit.
So that means they have to watch the whole.
I don't want to see that shit.
That means they have to watch the whole special now.
No,
that's the only reason. I stopped it.
You know what's funny? What's funny is I screwed all that bit up, and it aired. I screwed it all up, and I'm going, oh my God. So I know my act, so I'm like, I just flubbed my way all the way through that act. All the way through that bit right there. I was like, oh, that's terrible, but.
No, man, it was amazing.
No, stop it.
It was, man. Did you hear the laughs?
Stop it.
It was done really well. Congratulations on that, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, man, I tell you what, those guys in Provo, they made it look good and everything. And it's funny because I was, whenever I mentioned the 40-cent wing night, I don't think they got that because they only have 22 black people in Provo, and that's
they're like, what's a 40-cent wing night?
Yeah, exactly. With the black with the football team and the basketball team, and throw in a couple of track stars. You only have so many black people. It's funny. It's the truth though. You're in Provo. It's great. They're nice. The Mormons are the nicest people in the world. They really are. They're suspicious nice.
They're the nicest racists you will ever meet.
Even Canadians go, these people are really nice. Eh? That's how nice they are. They're
right.
They're
even the Canadians are like, I don't. There's something bad about them.
I don't trust these guys. It goes Jehovah's Witness, Canadians, Mormons.
Oh my
Mormons are the nicest. They really are.
So you think they killed people and left them in the temple? Is that what, or is that too dark?
What?
Too dark?
The Mormons?
The Mormons, yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, everybody's got a body count, bro. Everybody's got a body count. I mean, no, they just do. I mean, there's nobody on this earth who has gone angelic. I mean, everybody has a body count, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's hiding something. So yeah, I don't doubt the Mormons did that. They did the thuggy thistle, trust me. But I mean, I think they atoned for it.
You know who I think they killed? You know who I think they
Who?
killed? All the
Who?
Scientologists that don't believe in them.
Let me tell you something. Why don't the Mormons have a team in the Tour de France? All those bicycles.
Yeah.
ride.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? Can
Oh,
you
wow.
imagine the enrollment rate? If you beat somebody going up a hill, up the Champs-Élysées, right, with you, 4 of your wives, and 20 of your kids wearing Dockers and a button down, and you're trying to preach the gospel to them
In the
Come
middle
on,
of
man.
summer. In the middle of
Yeah.
summer.
Can you think? And while they take a little break, they preach the gospel. Say, "Have you heard about Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints?" They go, "I'm trying to get up these hills." I mean, that
Dude, that's
would enrollment rate
hilarious.
would sky high. And I don't know how. And if you've been to Salt Lake has a very high concentration of Mexicans there. So if the Mexicans became Mormons, can you imagine? Mormons would be an unstoppable force, bro.
Dude.
Mexican Mormons. If Mexicans said the hell with Catholicism, with Catholics,
Mhm.
being a Catholic, and they became Mormons, what?
It's over.
What?
It's over. Mexican
Over, bro.
Metzi
Over.
Mormons. Metzi Mormons sounds like a transformer.
Dude,
I am
Mexican
Metzi Mormon.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
name of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints, here is your Bible.
Hey, let me tell you something. Unstoppable force.
Dude. They would
Unstoppable force.
and they you know,
Mexican
Mexicans are
Mormons.
very loyal to Catholicism. I mean, they
I don't know why. I mean, I really don't know why. But
But
if they be, think about it. A Mexican, look, some dude, he gets to have 4 wives. What? And she can't say anything because it's part of the. What?
Oh my God.
Multiple wives and you know how many kids they would have?
Oh my God. It would be a quinceañera of quinceañeras of quinceañeras
Quinceañera.
at the Mormon Tabernacle.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Tabernacle,
I'm telling you.
Mormon Tabernacle, fucker.
When do we go snowboarding? I mean,
Let's go, man. Let's go, Salt Lake City. Put it to Salt Lake on the tequila, man.
all the bicycles they could sell. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Uncharted waters,
Dude,
bro.
the
Get on it.
They should jump on it before, yeah. Because right when you
Jump
said
on
the
that shit.
response of Mormons, instead of handing out waters to them, just hand out little Bibles and they'll hand them back to everybody. Oh my God, they
great
would
would that
win.
be?
They would own the market.
And I would want them to do it. I go, do it, guys, do it.
Do it for
Do it.
Jesus. Do it for Jesus.
How great would that be? What? Yes. Yes. I challenge any Mexican Americans that are listening, or just Mexican spirit, or Latinos, do it. Become Mormons. What? Oh, I want that to happen. I want. That's the kind of change I want. That's the kind of change I want.
You want the Mormon change?
That's what I want, bro. That's
There you
what I
go.
want.
That's all
Yeah.
you want. Dude,
Yeah.
that's the new apocalypse when Mexicans and Mexicans take over. They take over. They took over the Bible.
I want them to. I want them to. And I mean
Hey.
that. I want them to, bro.
It's so good to see you, man. It's awesome,
thank you.
man. Dude, last time we saw each other. When was the last time we saw each other?
At that shitty ass gig we did up in the Gold Casino, up
Gold
past
Country Casino.
Gold
in
Country Casino. What a
Orville.
what a shithole that was that night.
You want to tell
And
me
that
about
place
it?
used to be good. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the old saying, man, I hate to see a woman let herself go. And that's what that casino. That casino used to rock. It used to be
I
standing
remember.
room.
I remember. It used to be packed.
standing room only. I remember
Mm-hmm.
going up there when I lived in LA. I was gonna be late anyway, and I had a flat. And I literally was, when you travel, you look like, like shit. I had my my shorts on, flip flops, whatever. I got a flat, and I was late. And they wouldn't even let me go to my room. I had to come straight from the record dropping me off to on stage. Like I had my shorts on, I was all grungy looking, it's sweaty, and I had to perform in that. And my flip flops, I felt like ugh, but I had to do it though, and it was still a good show. And then me and you did it And I was like, what happened to this
Dude,
place?
I've done that show. I've done that room multiple times because it's not that far from where I live. It's probably like an hour and a half drive. So I hop on anytime. First time I did it, packed to the brim. It was like that rock star moment. You're like, oh, I crushed it. I crushed this wrong. They always said this was like a tough room to do. And I crushed that room. I was like, oh man. Then one night, it was the night before, it was time before you. But this one night it was empty. Just like 3 or 4 people. And this, I swear to God, this is a true story. This drunk native guy came up in the middle of my act. And I'm still kind of fresh green, so I don't know really how to deal with hecklers. But dude, he was like 6'7". So at the stage is like this big. He was walking, like making eye level with me. He was so damn tall. And he was wearing these black and white Air Jordans. And he's like, hey, say something about my feet. And I looked at him, I was like, so you're a Blackfoot?
Did he laugh?
Dude, he walked backwards like this, man. After that, he just went.
Are you serious?
I thought I was dead that night. I thought that was the last time I was going to do stand-up comedy.
Nobody talks about how scared. I mean, like scared. Like if I wouldn't want to fight a Native American. They are,
by the way.
Yeah, you too. And they are. Yeah, man. I was wondering there's not too many Native American like boxers or whatever. Those guys, like, have you been in South Dakota? Like I went to Rapid City and they have the Pine Ridge reservation there. And those Native, oh man, have you ever performed comedy on a reservation?
No, I haven't.
Man, I did. Was it Thompson? It was somewhere in South Dakota, and I did a casino. Man, it's weird. It was like the air left that part of the reservation. It was like all the life and everything was sucked out of the place, and it was like a movie of a zombie apocalypse. Like it was like The Rapture. Basically, man. I mean, I felt like there was nothing. There was no life. There was nothing. It was like it was dead air.
When they saw you, or was it just?
Yeah, because I was black. Yeah, whatever, Mike. But it was because
it
was because it just was, man. You can't describe that depression. It's a weird.
I know that feeling, man. It doesn't matter how funny you are. If you're not native or you're not on their tribe, they will only protect their own. They find it like an insult if they're laughing at someone else besides the race. Comedy is funny. It doesn't matter who you are, but according to them, it does matter, man. It definitely does.
Why do they come to the show then? I mean, are there any Native American comics?
Yeah, there's a lot of Native American comics, and
who? Oh, Larry Omaha. Larry Omaha is like half Mexican, half Native American, right?
Mark Yaffe. Do you know who Mark Yaffe is?
I heard of Mark Yaffe. I don't know Mark Yaffe.
Old school dude. He's been around. Dude, he's a road warrior, man. He's probably on the road right now with COVID. That's how much of a road warrior he is, man.
Dude, I honestly, I tip my hat to those guys because I'm thinking like, if this doesn't clear up by I don't know, like October, man, I got to make some decisions because I can't. There's no way in the world I can go back doing the road like I did. You know what I mean? I can't go back to that. I can't. You would literally find me just going blah, 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 right before a show started. And they go, "You okay?" And I'd just be like, blah, 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 and it'd be over for me. I mean, honestly, there's no way. And the only thing that makes it palpable now is I take my motorcycles to gigs. Like I rode out to Sacramento. Matter of fact, this time last year, I rode my motorcycle out to Sacramento when I worked Last Unlimited. I left Indianapolis on a Wednesday morning. I rode to Nebraska, got a hotel room in Nebraska. Then I rode from Nebraska to Salt Lake City, got a hotel, and then from Salt Lake City all the way to Sacktown. Got in around 6. I couldn't take a nap because I knew I would have missed the show, so I stayed up and I was just doing this. So I did 2 shows, and then I went to the motorcycle races at Laguna Seca the next day. Now this is where I pussed out. Instead of riding my motorcycle down to the motorcycle races, I said, fuck it, man. I rented a car like a pussy. I rented a car and drove to Laguna Seca, watched motorcycle races all day, drove back to Sacktown, got in town just in time. I couldn't get a nap again. Did 2 shows, woke up in the morning early, like 6 in the morning, and drove back to Laguna Seca, watched the next day motorcycle races, drove back, took a nap, did the show, and I slept in from Sunday to Monday, bro. I needed that. And then I took my happy black ass all the way back across the country again.
Dude, that's the life on the road. That's the comic,
Yeah, but I rode my motorcycle though, and that's what makes it different. I rode my motorcycle.
That's a true road warrior, man.
And you meet And you just meet different people when you ride a motor. It's a different kind of travel, man, on the bike. It's great. Like people talk to you that wouldn't normally talk to you. Like you're in a car, it's like, but when you're on a bike, they all want, oh, what kind of bike is that? And you get conversation with people you would normally talk to. That's why it's better. Until it rains. That's why it's better that way, really.
How long? And semis don't kill you. That's another thing.
Let me tell you something, man. And this dude told me, like I was at a gas station. He goes, hey, man, instead of going back through Wyoming, why don't you cut through, I think it was Highway 50 going through Colorado. I said, bet. I don't want to go through Wyoming again. Wyoming is fucking boring, bro. It's like,
dude,
it's
like
a
Mormons
big
state,
it's
man.
like Mormons reading the Mormons, just boring, right? So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this. So I took the road, and there was literally no road for about 3 hours. Literally no road. They were doing construction. So it went from pavement to literally dirt. They were redoing the road. So there was no road. And I had to balance my bike. It was in sand and it wasn't a road. And I was like, and I had to laugh because it was so bad. But I got through it. But it was like 5 miles of just shaky. I was like, oh God, don't let me dump the bike. But I made it through. And but it was cool. But man, I mean, it's cool talking about it now. But back then it was shaky, man. It was
dude,
shaky.
You riding a motorcycle is how you describe stand-up comedy. Everything's shaky. Everything's like life on the edge. You're living there on the edge. No, okay.
Well, yeah, because
I tried to do a metaphor and it didn't work.
Well, no,
okay.
that was a horrible metaphor. No, but it's like what it is it's. I mean, comedy. It's almost It's like I don't know if you've been to this situation where like I remember I was gonna do a gig on Wednesday and it was a Saturday night, a Friday or Saturday, and I called the gig up. I said, hey, looking forward to seeing you guys Wednesday. Yeah, BT, looking forward to seeing you too. And Wednesday, when I got to the club, there was a lock on the door. The IRS had seized the club and locked it up. And I had mailed all my money off to the bank. And I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't know what to do. But yeah, so it's weird, man. You got to make sure you're getting the gig. Then you go, I got to pay bills. And then, I mean, that was back in the day. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, how I got through it, I'm getting through it. I mean, sometimes I just go, think about it. We're technically after every gig, we're technically unemployed.
Yeah, every gig we get hired and fired.
That's been the way, and that's why I've been living my life for 30 years, bro. I mean, how can you sustain a steady heart rate knowing that you're technically unemployed every week?
I know. Seriously.
Think about that.
And the worst part is when the bookers never get back to you when you're at the end of the week and you're realizing you're looking at your calendar and you're like, crap, I don't have anything for next month. And then you start calling bookers and they don't call you. They do. I call this. They do this. They do this. They go, I'll get back to you. Oh, look at there's 800 emails asking for the same thing. I'll get back to you.
I don't know how you, hey, but you know what though? I don't know how you do it, but yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it's man. I can't. I hate to think about it now, but like, it's scary. I mean, sometimes you think. I mean, you still do one-nighters, right? You still do one-nighters?
I haven't done stand-up in about 4 months, man. I haven't done anything because everything's getting shut down.
Same here. I've done it since what, March?
Yeah, I was hitting it hard for a while too, and then all of a sudden it just came to a screeching halt, and I wanted to get back into it and stuff, but everything's shutting down again. So.
Yeah,
but we have this podcast.
So what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do?
This right here, and just talk about the good old days, and keep moving forward with this, man.
So this is like classic rock. We're gonna talk about the good old days,
right? You are a huge classic rock fan, aren't you?
Oh my God! Hell
yeah, I remember that.
Greatest rock and roll band in the world. You take Led Zeppelin and AC/DC, and I'm fucking happy, bro. Matter of fact, when Sirius.
Go ahead.
But when Sirius Satellite Radio had an all Led Zeppelin channel and an all Prince channel for like a month, dude, the toughest decision of my life was going between Led Zeppelin and Prince. The toughest decision in my life.
That's your biggest,
It really was. No, don't laugh. It ain't funny, man. The biggest decision in my life was going between Led Zeppelin and Prince. I mean, because they were both on at the same time, and I was like, I mean, it's like apples and oranges. It's like, okay, do I pick Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I mean, they're both great too. Who do I mean, that's the decision I had to make every fucking day, bro.
Well, dude, let's make this decision right now, my friend, so you can jam out, because you are a big Zed head or lead head, excuse me.
Well, let me hear it.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, Oh, you know what? Hey, can you play in the evening?
I'm sorry, what?
Play in the evening and the very beginning of it, because no song kicks off like in the evening, because it sounds like it sounds like things are brooding. It's like you're mixing something up, and
Mhm.
like a wish, like double.
You about ready to get
double,
into it?
double.
Here we go. I'll play
Here
it
we
for
go.
you, brother.
Play it. This very beginning. Yeah. Oh, don't you love that? Isn't
Look
it?
at, look at you, dude. This is like a drug for you, man.
Listen,
People have weed, people have mollies, people have coke, people have drinks.
when he goes,
This is your
when he
drug,
goes-
man.
when he goes, here we go.
Look at BT getting into the moment. All right, we'll be quiet.
In the evening. God, I love this. Listen, here we go. Two, three. Dude, tell me that don't fucking rock, bro. Dude,
Man, that gets your
Man.
blood flowing, dude.
tell me nothing broods better than In the Evening by Led Zeppelin, motherfucker. I mean,
Dude,
seriously.
you just watching you, it looked like you were just getting into this trance of this channeling music and everything inside your brain right before this long intro. You're like this, just like shut up,
If
Mike. I
I-
don't care if it's your show. I'm gonna get in the evening right now. Let's do this.
If I had a long ass walk, if I was a UFC fighter and had a long ass walk to the octagon, I would play that song, because it's
Nice.
got that kind of, and you're trying to get your head right and shit, and all of a sudden it's just like, in the evening. Yeah, I'm ready to fucking rip this dude's head off. You know
About to
what I mean?
rip this dude's head off, and it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
bro, it's
BT's
over.
over,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
so how did you get started in stand-up? What made you decide to take the jump?
Man, you know what? Honestly, I don't know about you, but I always loved laughing and making people laugh. And and I remember my mom and dad used to let me stay up as late as I wanted to on the weekends. And that's when Johnny Carson was on. And man, so he'd always have Jerry Seinfeld on, but I didn't know his name. And I just remember what I remember so vividly, man, he did that bit about the horse. And he goes, the horse, they got that eye. Horses got that big eye, that eye. And he kept doing it to the point, man, I started laughing so hard I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my God. And I literally was crying. And I go, I gotta remember this guy's name. So I remember I would watch Tonight Show and Johnny Carson on Fridays.
Mhm.
And then after that, if I could stay up that late, I would watch David Letterman, and he'd have like, Jay Leno on or somebody. And then I'd watch the Midnight Special. Let the
Midnight special,
with Wolfman
shining
Jack,
down
baby.
on me. I
Wolfman
love that
Jack.
song, man.
Dude, so I'd watch Midnight Special and Don Kirshner's rock concert on Saturdays. And man, I just loved hoping they have a comedian on, and then
Mhm.
every now and then you get that HBO free weekend. And I remember watching like Richard Pryor and Robert Klein, and dude, I just love that shit. So I've always liked making people laugh. And then finally, man, everybody said, you got to be a comedian. And I remember I went to junior college because I set my goals high. I went to junior college, and I was in my room. I was in my room by myself. And I go, what's my God-given talent? And I said, making people laugh. And I go, bam. And and then I went up on stage, man. Like there's a comedy club called Stanford and Sons. It was like 2.5, 3 hours away on 2-lane highway, 55 miles an hour. And I go up there every Tuesday and bomb my ass off. But it was what I wanted to do, though.
There you go, man. That was your true
Yeah.
calling. What was your
Yeah.
What was your first paid weekend? What was that like?
The first paid weekend. That's a good question. I think it was was it Jokers in Oklahoma City, or was it in Chicago? Because I did comedy for a while, and then when I transferred to OU that summer before, I went to Chicago, and I did comedy. And it was weird because when I was doing comedy in at my junior college, I was like, eh. And then So that summer before, I said, oh, what? No. Okay, I transferred, and that summer they had the comedy club in Tulsa. So I had the comedy club there every
The
now and then.
Loonies?
No, it was still. I forget what it was called. Maybe it was. But then we went. But then, so my junior year to senior year at OU, instead of going home, I went to Chicago and stayed with a buddy. And I went on stage in Chicago, and this guy literally after I got off stage, he goes, "Come here, I want to talk to you." And I go, "Oh shit, what I do wrong?" He goes, "Where you from?" And I go, "Oklahoma." He goes, "You ain't no amateur. I've seen amateur. You ain't no amateur." And I thought he was, yeah, but he loved me, man. So I've never gotten that before. And there's a guy named Big Ed out of Chicago. I think he's dead now. God rest his soul. But man, that dude loved me, and he let me come on. He let me host like Friday and Saturdays, and just let me see what it was about. And man, I loved him for that. And so I think that was my first paid gig in that summer in Chicago. And then, man, he literally, man, I remember I went back my senior year to OU, and I was leaving, and he walked me out, and I felt like he was about to cry. He didn't want me to leave. He goes, "Man, you got something. I don't know if you should leave." And I'm just like, "Thanks." I mean, he really was. I mean, no one's ever been into my shit like that. But it was genuine though, man. He was a good dude. And so I think it was in the summer of Chicago around 88, 89, 90. I think it was one of those. And I went back to OU to finish up. And then I got my first paid gig. No, and then the first paid gig. Well, it was when I was in, because I remember I opened up for James Zingelman out of Denver and Mitchell Walters. He was part of he was with Sam Kinnison's Outlaws of Comedy.
Okay.
And I remember because that was the night Mike Tyson got beat by Buster Douglas. I remember James Zingle came. He goes, "Oh my God, Mike Tyson got knocked out." And I remember that. So that was first paid gig at Oklahoma City Jokers. And then I went to and then that summer I went to a thing called Intercession because my dad said, "I will pay for 4 years of college. After that, you're on your own." And I was like, "Fuck, I ain't paying for college on my own, so I better finish this shit in 4 years." So I had to do Intercession. Intercession is you walk across the stage at OU and shake the guy's hand, take the picture, but you got to get your ass back in class the next day, and you cram a whole semester into 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, you went to class from like 8 or 9 o'clock till like noon every day, though, every day. So, and I had to skip class on that Thursday because I was going to get my first road gig. That was it. My first road gig was in Fort Collins, Colorado at Comedy Works. And that was my
first. You drove from Oklahoma to Colorado?
Yeah, well, you have to remember, man, I'm 21 at the time, so I had that kind of energy, you know what I mean? So
you still have the energy.
Well,
you still have it.
Yeah,
hold on, should we play some Led Zeppelin again?
This ain't all coffee, bro. This is cocaine mixed with anyway. So I went to I got out of class and drove my ass off to Colorado and did the show. And after my Sunday show, I had to drive all the way back to Oklahoma to make it to class at 8 o'clock the next day.
Damn.
In the morning. So I drove there. And that was before Red Bulls. So I wasn't drinking coffee back then. So I took no dose. I was no dose and fucking Mountain Dew, bro. Just and I was like fucking like I was like this, bro. and I had fucking Mountain Dew and shit. And I was like shaky, like man, it was crazy. But yeah, that was my first road gig. It was David Gray. God, I love that. God rest his soul. He just died last year. He got me that gig. It was me, David Gray, and Andy Kindler. And Andy Kindler.
Oh wow,
killed.
Andy Kindler.
Andy Kindler fucking killed. But he was so cool to me, and they weren't getting him there, and but he didn't care because Andy knows how to bomb, so he would bomb so funny. So it was great watching those two, man. So
that's an art. That's funny that you said that. That's such an art to know how to bomb properly. Like some people will freak out and just melt and then just fall away. But when you know that you're about to bomb, it's like this signal goes off and you're like, all right, well, screw it. I'm dying. Let's all die together. Come on, come with me.
Yeah. And that's a great time to try new jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I figure, hey, I'm already bombing. So what you do is you step back and say, fuck it. And then say, okay, what was those new jokes I was going to try? And just try them like that. And you don't put on an act. Because I think sometimes you go on stage, it's according to how you are. And sometimes people put on an act. Some people are just conversational.
Right.
And I always find that when you start to bomb, just say, fuck the act. Just start talking like I'm talking to you right now and get jokes out that way.
That's where the purity of
because you're already bombing, so fuck it.
Yeah.
If you're already bombing, you know what I mean?
Well, they're not going to like you even more? Screw it.
I remember being at Last Unlimited, and I remember like the show was going well. And then it literally got to a huh like that. And I go, what's going on? I said, you guys don't like me, do you? And this lady was like, yeah. I go, why? I asked her why, and she goes, your whole ensemble, the way you're dressed and this and that. I go, okay, whatever. And I just remember, I remember her saying that. I was like, the way I'm dressed, and then I
It's
kind of
so
stepped
finicky
away.
how people were judgmental before COVID.
Yeah,
They were so very judgmental.
You know what? That was way before COVID though. That was way. You know what I think honestly, and I always had trouble. With, I say trouble, but like California crowds, because it gets so weird about certain things. They're kind of, you know what I mean? Like anywhere else, yeah, it's cool.
What's your favorite crowd to go to? Like 10 out of 10, you're gonna go there. What's your favorite part of the state or anywhere that that it's gonna be a riot? It's gonna be fun.
El Paso.
Okay, I've heard that.
El Paso Comedy Works was a comic strip. I'm sorry, is the only place where it's what people think comedy is. You know, people think you're famous and say, "Oh, I bet you guys." That's the only place where the stereotype is true. Like, you understand, man? I was renting a car, and this guy goes, "Your voice sounds familiar," and he goes, "Are you BT?" I go, "Yeah, I heard you on the radio, man." Blah blah. And I was like, "Okay, thanks, man." And I swear to God, it was around 1:30 in the morning. No, about 1:30 in the morning. We just did a second show and got something to eat. As we're going back to the hotel on the access road, there was a guy who's drugged out of his mind. He's literally in the middle of the street, and he's got his shirt off, and he's sitting there like a horror movie, man. He's got his shirt off to the back of us, and he's sitting there like this. And I'll go, oh my God. So I call 911. I go, hey, there's a guy in the middle of the road on the access road. Could you send somebody down to help him? And there's a pause, and this guy goes, is this BT? I go, what the? I call 911, and the guy goes, is this BT? I go, what the fuck? Yeah,
the dispatcher said, is this BT?
Dude, yeah, that's when I went.
Wow.
Okay. And that's when you know comedy is. That's when the stereotype is what people think it is. That's what comedy is in El Paso.
Wow. You know, it's so funny, man. You've got this natural high energy. It's not forced. It's not fake. You've seen people that do high energy comedy, and you could just tell it's fake, and it's just like it's not right for them. Where did this energy and this animation come from? Did you pick it up from your family, or does it?
Dude,
did it form from you, or?
I mean, you can't fake this, and that's what it is. I mean, I can't say I got it from anybody. It's just I've always been that way, but it helps me. Hold on for a second. Somebody wants to watch this thing right now, and I'm trying to. What do I send them to? What do I send them to?
I can.
Oh no! Somebody hit me up and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing a live podcast right now. You want to watch?"
Where
do I send them?
They can go on my Facebook page, Mike B Comedy, or twitch.tv/Mike B Comedy. And while they're trying to get on, they can also donate to the show at Venmo at Mike-Betancourt-5 if you want to donate some money to the show. I found the perfect plug.
Okay. Go to twitch.com. What now?
I'm sorry, twitch.tv/Mike B Comedy. Twitch.tv/Mike B Comedy.
/Mike B
Comedy. Yep.
All one word?
Yep.
Okay. Go to twitch.tv/Mike B Comedy.
Yes. Look at Justin, commercial plug. You damn right, Justin.
Justin, hey man, we gotta do what we gotta do, Justin. Okay, I ain't got the family like you, Justin. Okay, I ain't got the beautiful family with the kids and the beautiful wife, Justin. Some people gotta do what they gotta do, Justin. Okay. Some people are living by themselves, Justin.
Make sure you donate. Sorry, make sure you donate to Mike Betancourt.
Yeah. But
yeah, whole thing's off the rails.
But yeah, man. But I mean, it's always been that way. And like sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. But I just get so high. I have to calm myself down on the inside, and it's so hard. People don't realize. I'm not even joking.
No, I think people right now realize what BT is all about. Well, BT is a firework, just
I'm a human firework. Yeah. That works for me until you get pulled over by a cop in the middle of the night. Then you gotta go. Please don't shoot me. Like,
yeah, kidding.
I've never seen a black man this energetic. Please, sir.
Yeah, right.
No, it's a true story. When I used to play roller hockey in Torrance back in LA, I was and I played roller hockey. This was back when, you remember ephedrine? Remember that?
No.
Okay, anyway, dude, this drug was so bad, the government took it off the market because it was killing professional athletes. Like it killed like 2 or 3 pitchers, and I was like, thank you, because I would take 2 of those, and you were like wired out. It was like fucking. It was like the poor man's cocaine. So I took that, and but before my hockey match, before my hockey game, I would take 2 ephedrine and drink 2 Red Bulls, and literally my heart would be like this. I literally was like, oh my God. I go, God, please don't let me die. I remember going, God, don't let me die, because my heart was doing this. But I had the best games. I scored like 2 goals, had 2 assists, and I mean the puck was like this fucking big, and I was like, I love this shit. And so after every game, I would have 2 of those, 2 Red Bulls and 2 ephedrine. I was wired out of my fucking head, right? And then I got pulled over by a cop for speeding, shocker. And man, this cop's face was like, hey, bro. He goes, what's wrong, man? I go, nothing. I just got to play. How he goes, okay, man, why don't you just slow down? I said, okay, my bad. And I mean, the look on his face, like he was legitimately like, what the fuck? I mean, it was weird to watch, man, to watch him go, oh, like, what's going on? And I was like, hey, officer, how you doing? Man, I was out of my head, bro. So, yeah, man.
You remind me of with what you're talking about with this story. This is what I'm going to show everybody what BT reminds me of. I just thought of this. You remind me of the squirrel from Over the Hedge, dude.
Oh,
this is B. That's not BT. This is BT right here. Let's see right here.
I was gonna say, if that was me, I was gonna get mad.
I am a crazy rabbit squirrel.
That's
motherfucker,
BT.
right there, bro. I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel. You motherfucker. Okay.
Hey, working behind you.
Oh, that is BT 100% all the way.
Yeah.
You are the squirrel.
Whatever,
from over
man.
there.
I'm a squirrel. I'm a squirrel to you. Is that what I am to you? A squirrel?
No, the energy is the squirrel. Remember when he took the Coke and he drank it and the whole world just stood still? He stopped time because he just went so fast. That's what you are, man.
Time passages.
That's
Remember that
funny.
from what's his name? Was that Ray Stevens? Time.
Look at Justin. He says BT is the adult version of my 4-year-olds.
You know what, Justin? I thought me and Justin were cool. And he ain't gotta say that. Hey, you know what? If you look at my room, I guarantee you, I'm okay. If you don't believe me, watch this. Okay, I guarantee. Look. I'm a grown man. Look at my room. Look what I have on my wall. Look.
That's good, man. That's cool.
As the grown man, no, it's not good. I live like I'm 16 years old, bro. I got a picture of a motorcycle.
Bro, you look like you're 20. I look older than you, and you're older than me. That's the energy.
You ain't got to say
have.
it like that. You ain't got to say it like that, either, man. You hurt my fucking feelings, bro. I'm a grown man, and you gave me a backhanded compliment.
No,
man,
I didn't.
You're way older than me, and yet still.
No, I didn't say way. I didn't say way.
Whatever, man. You hurt my feelings, bro. First you say I act like a fox. I'm the fucking coked out fox, and then Justin chimes
Squirrel,
in.
coked out squirrel.
He's like my adult 4-year-old son. Anybody else want to kick me in the nuts right now? Why don't you chime in, Melanie? I know my friend Melanie's watching.
Oh my God.
Everybody... Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Oh my God, BT.
Yeah.
I would hate to have.
Do I have the race car bed too? Justin is killing it.
What did he say?
Does he have
the race car? Ricky Schroeder.
Do I have the race car bed? No, Justin, I ain't got no race car bed. I put it up on eBay.
Hold on, hold on. Let's see if we can find that on YouTube. The race car bed for Silver Spoons intro. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, don't do it. Okay, do it. Okay, do it. No, do it. Do it. Do it for
That's freaking.
It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the kids.
All about the kids.
It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the kids.
Oh my God.
I think my friend Melanie's watching. I think.
Oh my God, this place is out of control now. It's out of control. It's
out of
awesome.
control, bro.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
This is comedy, man.
That's Ricky Schroeder.
Oh, let's see.
Schroeder. Remember, he got older, he got fatter, and he was on some TV show about he was a cop. Nobody liked him.
Hoping to find we're 2 of a kind. Make it a go, make it grow
together. I can never look at this again without thinking of JT right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Do they have the race car?
Aaron
race car?
Gray, she was hot. Oh, they had a black dude on TV back in the 80s.
A starring role, Leonard Lightfoot.
Leonard Lightfoot. So he was a black Indian.
He was a black Indian.
Leonard Lightfoot. He's from the Lightfoot tribe. I guess you have to be. I guess you're a black Indian.
Do they have it? Come on, show the race car. Show the race car.
Edward Stratton III. I never heard of these.
Hulk hands. Ah. Well, that was
Man,
our
that
Friday
some
night
cheesy
lineup
shit, wasn't it?
on a Thursday.
That was cheesy, bro. That was cheesy.
That's the 80s.
I mean, it really was. Huh?
That was the 80s. The 80s was cheesy.
Dude, I mean, the 80s and early, think about it. Okay, here's how great the 80s and early 90s were. All the music you listen to, everybody likes it, weddings and all that shit.
Right.
In the 80s and 90s. Nobody plays modern day shit now.
No,
Nobody plays modern day
no one
shit
does.
because no one remembers it, man.
Right.
No one remembers it. 80s and early 90s, bro. I lived that, bro. I know what it's like, bro.
Hold on,
You don't
man.
know
I
what
got
it's
something
like,
for
bro.
you then.
Hey, if you ain't been there, bro, you don't know what it's like, bro.
I got you. I got
been
you.
there.
You ready for this one?
Yeah, show
do-
me, bro.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this
We'll
right.
do it then.
We're gonna do it right,
We'll
folks.
do it then.
Let's do it right.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah, look at that.
I bet we've been together for a million years.
Come on, you know it.
Yeah.
We'll be together for a million more.
Oh, it's like I started breathing on the night we kissed.
Oh, we're gonna sing it. You gotta sing it. We all know this chorus. Here it comes. Here it comes.
1, 2, 3, and.
With our love hearts, Mike. It's Michael J. Fox, Alice Keaton.
Meredith Michael
The
Gray.
man right there. Michael J.
Hey, real quick, no, okay. You know that
Sorry. I was getting into it.
okay, so
Sha-la-la-la.
that was great. Do that again. That was great.
Sha-la-la-la.
That was great. I mean that. That really was good. That was good. I mean just Whistling Dixie. That was great. That was good. I like that.
Okay, you go. You were saying? You were saying?
I thought that was. Oh, okay. You know Mallory's boyfriend on that show?
Who's Mallory's boyfriend? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, what was his name?
I forget, but I was in a TV series with him. On
Really?
on the Sci-Fi Channel. It was called Black Scorpion.
Was he Vic? Right? Is that his name, Vic?
No, it wasn't Vic. It was some weird name. He was hey Mal. He was all weird. and
Hey
shit.
Mel. Hey yo, Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I acted with him, and he was in a real bad car wreck. So or accident. So he had a limp, and he was bad. But I acted. He was a cool dude. I didn't like his family though. His real family. Like, they came to the set. Dude, they came to the set, and they were like assholes, man. Like I didn't like his kids. I didn't like his wife. Like I have a problem when okay. If you wave at somebody and you look at them dead in the eye and you go, "Hey, how you doing?" Like it's not like, "Hey, what's up?" Like a brother, like, "Hey, what's up, girl?" Like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they look you dead in the eye and they don't wave. I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were work. I'm a series regular. I mean, I know it sounds douchey. I'm a series regular, but I was a series regular with him, so it wasn't like it wasn't like I was a guest star, whatever. And so I saw her go, "Hey, how you doing?" She looked me dead in the eye and didn't even wave. Dude, to me, that's douchey. And I was like, I didn't like his family. I liked him. I didn't like anything else. His
Dude,
kids,
that was perfect how you said that too. I didn't like his family. I didn't like his kids. I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like nothing. Yeah.
Dude, that's what
his
Go
wife
ahead.
could have literally fell on a banana peel and I wouldn't have helped her up. That's how bad. I mean,
You'd have been. What would you do, baby?
Yeah.
Without love?
Your husband said he like Justin Bateman anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I can't believe we're doing an hour. You know, I had a segment for this, but you know what, man? Let's just keep going with this, bro.
Dude, that's what we do, man. I don't talk to anybody all day, bro. I don't talk to anybody all day.
That's what this podcast is for. This podcast is for all of us to talk, hang out, and relax. And also, folks, if you want to donate to this podcast, please donate at Venmo at Mike Betancourt-5. Why 5? Because it takes 5 times to get around. I don't know. This was the 5th one. That was the one that was left. But please donate. BT, you got anything to donate, or you got anything to plug? Or
I'm gonna
any
donate for my own podcast. I'm gonna donate. Damn. Please watch me give money to myself.
Did we lose you?
No, I'm here. You hear me?
Okay.
You hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, God, that's scary.
Well, let's answer some of these wonderful comments that's been coming through. First of all, everyone that's been watching, thank you so much for being a part of this. It's a pleasure to have you guys. It's a pleasure to have BT. Let's see one of the comments. Demon Muffin says, "Where does BT harness all of this energy?" BT, go ahead.
That's
Cocaine,
right here.
Molly.
That's right here, baby. Hey, I live in Indiana, so this coffee mug is full of meth and a lot of bad decisions, and so it's all in there right there, baby. That's what it is, baby.
Meth and a lot of bad decisions.
You live in Indiana, man. They go, hey, man, you got the meth? No. Well, you need to get some.
You need to get some.
It's good out here. I mean, it's cool, man. It's cool. You know.
That's great, man.
I'm saying hi to my friend Mel. She's watching, but she says she can't comment. My hot ass friend Melanie.
Hello, Mel. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Melanie. Thank you for watching. Whoa, pretty girl.
Thank you. Let's see what.
Yeah, girl.
Dude, someone just left a weird comment, and I'm going to show this. I have like a lot of control, so let's have BT hammer this comment. Are you ready for this one? This guy from Twitch.
Always ready.
I don't know who this person is.
Who is this person?
I don't know, but I'm about to show you this. Ready? Ready? Boom.
Why can't Stevie Wonder read? Because he's blind.
Thank you.
Oh, but maybe he can, but it's through Braille. We're going. That was very what's the word we're looking for?
Racist?
Not racist, but okay.
Ostentatious?
No. What do you call this sense? The ocular, an ocularist. We're just going by what we can see. So we're saying he can't read because the way we read, but he can read through Braille. So Stevie Wonder can read. Oh my God. How can I live with myself? Yeah, he can read, but he just reads through Braille. And we're taking it that he has eyes like us. So we're thinking we're not in his shoes where he reads through Braille. Oh my God.
We read through his heart and his music.
God. Yeah. Yeah, through love.
What would you do, baby, without love? Boom, we got another one. Val on your wall.
Oh, that's my girl, Melanie. My beautiful baby. My beautiful Valley on your wall. GP Boo. That's right, baby. Look at that. Look at that Valentino Rossi, baby. Yeah. Hey, look at the pillows. Look at them pillows.
Oh, look at.
Hey, because I'm always ready for that love, baby. I'm always ready for that love.
And then what are you going to play? What would you play to that love music with the Valentino on top? What would you play?
You like that girl and look up, man. Oh, Valentino. I know.
Would you play Rick Schroeder, Silver Spoons, or
no? I would play the soundtrack to a motorcycle starting. I mean, if I would. Like no, it's like it gotta be a MotoGP motorcycle, and they sound like whoom, 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 and the girl would be like, oh. you know, remember like 70s porn, and they would be like, it'd be subtle, it'd be like. Like that. I used to love that. They when something was hot.
We were supposed to go clean, but it's okay. We're at an hour.
No, tell me that. Man, don't say that, man. If you want me to go clean, I'll go clean. But if you let me be me,
let you be, man.
Dude, look at me. If you let me do how I want to do, what? I mean, what?
Justin again, man. Justin killing it with the
that
comments.
Pillow come with a Marvin Gaye. Sexual feeling. Start the motorcycle up.
Got that?
Yeah.
Sexual
Marvin Gaye.
Healing.
That's great. That pillow come with the Marvin
Dude, Justin is killing it with the comments, man. Killing it.
That pillow come with the Marvin. That's hilarious.
Dude, that should be on your next album with the Marvin Gaye style with the pillows on the back and just say vroom vroom, baby.
But
vroom,
you know what?
vroom.
I'm glad you guys got a chance to see that, because that way you know that I don't just talk about how I live. I live the way I talk about. You know what I mean? You know, people say like, he's just joking. When the podcast goes off, he probably, and you go, no, that motherfucker lives that life just like he said. I mean, he's a dork all the way. Or genuine. No, genuine. He only has one song. Yes, honey. Hey, what was the song? Oh, no, who did that rock and roll version? To Pony. Somebody did a rock and roll version. It was actually better. Who did that? Who was it?
Know.
Oh, you know what?
Bad Filipino. She's a big supporter of us. Thank you for being here, Bad Filipino. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your comment.
Thank you, Bad Filipino. Hold on.
What's that rock song?
Who redid the song?
Does anybody know?
No. Who did the Pony?
I am decently surprised.
No. Who redid the song Pony by Genuine?
TV.com. The 90s R&B singer.
Oh no, it's not. Hold on, Pony. Who did Pony? Damn it.
I'll drop the beat.
Honey, yeah. Who did the remake to Pony by Genuine?
I didn't know they did.
Who
a
did the
remake.
remake to Pony by Genuine?
Was it Foo Fighters?
It wasn't Rihanna. Maybe it was.
Was it
God,
Foo Fighters? Bad
I don't
Filipino chiming in at the right time.
Foo Fighters. Hold on. Was it the Foo Fighters? No, I don't think it was. I think it was
Oh, hold on. Someone got it. Mike Shin, comedian Mike Shin. The band that did Pony was called Far.
Far? Okay.
Oh, no, let's look that up. Mike
Song
Shin.
by Far.
That's a comic from Reno. Thanks for being here, buddy. Hope everyone's doing well in Reno, buddy. Thank you for being on the show. We got to have you on the show, Mike.
Songs by the group called
One of the coolest
Far.
dudes. BT.
Mike Shin?
Mike Shin, one of the coolest younger comics that I know.
Dude, if you know him, he's got to be cool, man. If you know him, he's got to be cool.
He is.
Okay. I can't find it, and I don't want to spend time like that. But we will. We'll. I mean, I'll do it on my off time.
You're
off. Yeah, I'll do it on my off time. Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any other questions for BT? Now's the time because we're at about an hour.
My friend Melanie was like saying she's surprised my motorcycle's not in my room. But when I had my own apartment, Melanie, I parked my motorcycle in my living room. I did, and I got in trouble for it. The apartment people, somebody told on me, and they came, and my motorcycle was in my living room. They go, "You can't do that." I go, "I just did." I remember, and I parked my motorcycle in my apartment. Yeah.
Bad Filipino. Yes, it was Far.
Okay, you gotta say it like that, Bad Filipino. I felt a little venom on that too.
No,
Yes,
no,
it was Far.
That was the band that did.
Yeah, I know
genuine.
Far.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was Far.
I chimed it in. That was my fault. That's not her fault.
Okay.
She
I
was
thought
she's
she had a
behind.
little
I'm
attitude.
behind
I thought she had a
on
little
this.
attitude. I thought she had a little tude with it. Like,
No, she
obviously,
didn't.
don't know
I know it looks like it has attitude. Like, yes,
it
it
has
was
attitude.
Far, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
I
get
know
it.
what Far is. Okay, T. Maybe you know your rock and roll, brother. You know, but yeah. Okay.
What would you do, baby, without love? I get it. I get it. Let's see what Justin say. Where can we watch that special at the play at the beginning?
YouTube. YouTube. Go to Dry Bar on YouTube, and if you scroll down, you'll see it. It's like 28 minutes.
It's
clean,
hilarious, folks.
And it's all clean. It's all clean. So you
So
can watch it with
funny.
the fam. You can
Dry
watch it with the fam.
Bar. Hold on.
Dry Bar. Yeah, Dry Bar.
Just
Or
dry Bar BT. That's all you gotta do. Type in
Yeah,
Dry Bar
And it's
BT,
all
and he's on the
clean.
top of the list, folks.
Yeah, it's all clean comedy. So you can watch with the fam. I mean, I can go
Damn!
clean
Look
about-
at Mickey Angeline. Type
Mickey
it in, let
Angeline,
you-
look at you. Look at you, my man Mickey. What's up, Mick? How you doing,
She's
Mickey?
a big
You
supporter
good? You
of the
good,
show.
kid? You good?
Let's hear it, Rock.
Yeah, you good, Mick? You
One
good?
in a million.
Mick, man, that's a
Rocky
cool-
loves ya.
Mickey
Mickey loves
Angeline.
ya, Rock.
That would be a great fucking boxing name. Hey, Mickey, come here, look here, Mickey. You can do it, Mickey. Coming to the stage now, Mickey Angeline.
Come on, Mick. Show me what you got.
Remember that? He always act like he was out of breath. Hey, Burgess Meredith, he had COVID before COVID was even here. Remember? Remember that? Look at Rock. You ain't been hungry. You won a title. Can somebody give me a ventilator? Somebody.
He does it. Let's hear Rock.
Remember that? Rock. That bald head black guy.
He went from.
Rock.
I don't know what happened, but he went from Penguin to Old Mick in a matter of decades.
He went from Penguin to COVID is what he went to. he couldn't breathe. He goes, "Hey, how'd you do, kid?" I knew it, kid. I knew it. That COVID got me,
had
kid.
it in you, kid.
That COVID got me, kid. And then
you crap out thunder.
racist ass Paulie survived every
Womanizing racist.
I hated
Pauly.
that character, and he was in every Rocky.
You know what was worse about Paulie? Like, what did he have with his sister? What was the jealousy? Wouldn't you be happy that your sister is dating Rocky and she's out of your house and she's finally going to be a woman?
Hey.
And he's like, baby, right?
He said it like that. He said it like
Baby,
that.
baby. Just,
Really?
just like that. Just like
Hey,
that.
if you watch the original Rocky, man, and that scene where he invites Adrian over, he kind of like it's a little date rapish. It's kind of like, ooh, I mean, wasn't it? A little
Hold on,
bit.
let's look. I'm gonna find that scene. Hold on.
No, find that scene. It's like, ooh, Rocky. He almost got me too'd. I mean,
Right.
Adrian should have went, "I'll be right back, Rock." And next thing you know, fucking the cops come and get him and shit.
Oh, here it is. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, show it.
This
Show that
is-
shit.
This is
Show that shit.
this is
Rocky,
the real-
yeah. He
Oh
date
my
raped her.
God.
He me too'd her.
He
Show it.
straight up me
He
too'd
did.
her.
Show it. Show it.
I'm about to show it. I'm about to show it. Oh my God. We'll take a quick ad commercial break. Sorry, folks. Sorry. We're just gonna talk this through. It's YouTube. What do you expect? Okay? You gotta talk through the ads.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You gotta talk through the ads. That's it.
Part of this complete breakfast.
Thank you.
Come on over, make yourself comfortable, relax.
Look at her. She's all
With your
over
Marvin Gaye.
Oh man, I thought my place was bad. Look at this.
No, I
shit.
ain't got no phone. I had to pull, because people calling all the time, and who needs the aggravation, right? Interruption. Come on over here.
I want to let my brother know where I am.
Why?
You know what?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he might be worried.
Well, I'll call your brother. That's the problem.
I'm good, brother.
Hey,
yo,
Paulie.
Paulie. I'm begging you.
Paulie, your sister's with me. I'll call you back later. See ya.
That was probably a code in Philly saying, I'm about to rape this girl. Keep it down.
It is Philly.
It's fine.
Well, it's only temporary,
Man. That's
Oh,
all-
he's
it's all-
look how he's standing too.
Dude, this is creepy.
What, he's gonna put his arms up? I'm bigger than you.
What's the problem?
Better enjoy that.
Oh
me.
shit. If that ain't
What's
rape
the
position, I
problem?
don't know what is.
It's okay.
I'm just saying, man. Oh.
I don't belong here.
Well, it's okay, because you.
And then he puts his arm out like that. That means
Yeah.
you're not leaving.
Hey, which is
No,
technically
no,
kidnapping.
no.
I mean, don't ask me how I know that. That's
But notice she
technically
changed after that. Her whole identity changed after this night.
Well,
She
we're
was
all
no
the
longer
same.
shy. She was more vocal because she's
Yeah,
probably
because-
deep down angry.
because he date raped her. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She
that
has
would
this
change you too. That would change you too.
And she's jealous because then in Rocky 3, when he's running with Carl
Yo,
Weathers,
you know, I ain't so
it's a whole different bulk.
Well, because she liked black men and she couldn't tell Rocky that.
Gotcha. That's probably what it was. She's
Don't
like,
go,
you're
please.
not clever.
Oh,
Lane."
look at that.
Oh!
Oh, see? That's rapish. That's rapish. Tell me that's not.
That is 100% rapist.
Do me a favor.
Faz me favor.
Talk to you first.
Te traigo ojos.
Oh shit. Dude.
Yeah, nice,
Look at
nice.
Tiene un lindo ojos.
Do me another favor.
Faz me favor, porque nadie trae un charapaye. What
Take
would
off
you
this-
do, baby?
Take off this nasty ass stocking cap that your head was fucking stinking in. Now you're
Dude, look at it.
Excuse me.
She looks so scared.
and kind of sexy too.
Jeez.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I won't kiss you.
Hey, good,
You don't have to kiss me back if you don't want.
Se no que se na umbrella. Mas un ve beha de la. She didn't say yes. She did not say yes. She's put in a situation.
Oh shit. This is weird, man.
Hashtag me
Me
too,
too,
Rocky.
Melanie
Oh my
fucking
God.
Rocky. I love her.
Oh wow. That's the comment of the night, folks.
I love Mel. Mel, you're the greatest. Me too, Rocky. Hey, man, we got to get that trending.
Look, she's uncomfortable though. She was resisting though.
Well, not anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, well, see, whenever they turn their head, they're into it.
You know, I've watched
Oh.
plenty of Law and Order SVU, and they always say, you know, her body reacts to that. Watch Law and Order SVU. It will
I don't know,
explain
man.
why she
I don't
kissed
think
him.
I
It will
don't think I
explain.
should say anything else after that. I mean, that was kind of uncomfortable for me.
Hashtag me too, Rocky.
Hashtag me too, Rocky. Melanie with the fucking
With the
kapow. Yeah, that was uncomfortable. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. Boy,
Oh my
Rocky,
God.
Rocky, you're done. You're
That's
done, bro. No more
hilarious.
Expendables. You're done. No more Expendables.
I didn't do it.
Hey, I didn't rape nobody. She like me. She like me. She could have left it.
And his lawyer, come on, Rock. You didn't rape anybody.
And then all of a sudden, Drago comes in. If he rapes, he rapes.
If he rapes, he rapes.
Man, that motherfucker, he killed Carl Weathers.
He did, man.
He
Just
knocked
ruined
the
him.
Jerry curl juice out of his head. Whenever his hair went from wet to dry. Whenever you knock a black man's Jerry curl juice out of his hair, he's done. He's done. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do Apollo's trainer. It's the only impression I ever do. My Apollo's trainer as Apollo's about to die. All right,
Okay.
remember this? Okay, this is Apollo's about to get killed. The Russian has his hand back. He's coming. It's Apollo's trainer. Okay. Throw in the damn towel.
We're gonna end on that note, BT.
Bro,
oh my
thank you,
God!
bro.
Did everybody have a
thank-
good time? I think everyone had a good time. BT,
Dude, I had a great time, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm sad that we're leaving here. I mean, I have nothing to do. But Formula One comes on in 4 hours. F1, baby. It's about damn time. Got the F1. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Four more hours.
Do
F1
the
comes
trainer
on.
one more time. One more time. Do the trainer one more time.
Throw in the damn towel.
BT, thank you so much for being on this show, man.
Thank you, Mike.
Everyone,
Appreciate you, bro.
Watching and listening, supporting. BT, tell everybody about this podcast. Support this podcast. Everyone,
yes.
Please subscribe.
Please
do. I want to do this in my living because we can't get on stage. So get the word out.
Yeah, get the word out, please. I hope you people liked it, enjoyed it, because damn it, I did, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and yeah, get the word out. Venmo Mike some dope. He's got kids to feed.
Yeah, man.
He's got kids to feed. Yeah, like we all do.
So listen,
Thank you,
man,
guys.
before we go, man, you just gotta. I always end it on this, man. You gotta snap your fingers. We're gonna do some salsa, man. Start snapping your fingers. This is how we do it.
Me, myself,
yeah. Yeah.
It's me, myself, and I.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Myself, and I.